So I work at Stanley Park. I'm a biologist by training, and I do habitat restoration and whatnot at the park, and focus on managing invasive species. That's a big part of my job. So invasive plant species, those that have been introduced from other countries that are taking over native habitat. And so my background in terms of this project is working with Sharon Callis, who some of you might be familiar with, but if you're not, she's a local resident in the area, and she's an artist that works with, she's taken a focus to unwanted natural materials. Okay, and we did a project, it's just a bit of history, working with English ivy, which is an introduced plant that I work on quite often at Stanley Park, and she wanted to work with us in repurposing that plant material because we were giving it to the park board and they were incinerating it. Incineration is the only real surefire way to kill invasive plants. Some will die, but most will just still live through composting. So we wanted to take some of that material and use it and repurpose it into some natural structures. And how that kind of ties into with Crab Park here is this wetland that you see here. There's a few introduced plants in the area here. There's yellow flag iris, which is not really prevalent at the moment. We can walk down a little bit along the shore and take a look. It looks like cattail. It's a European species. It's called yellow flag iris because it has a bright yellow-like flag flower. So you might have seen it around. It's in Stanley Park for sure, and other wetland areas in the Lower Mainland. So that plant she's taken and weaved it into some structures which I don't actually see at the moment. But it's a flat leaf type plant, so you can actually not braid it, but you can create, basically, I can't think of the name, weave. You can weave, maybe I said weave already, but yeah, you can weave it into, she's made like hanging pendants,